Hello, everybody, and welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Alright, let's see here. I am trying to get rid of some of these up-and-coming things or whatever, so... Delete forever, I understand, delete forever. Delete forever. Sorry guys, I have a bunch of upcoming video things that popped up when I reinstalled my OBS Studio, and I just need to get those gone. Okay, now I don't have four upcoming videos. Alright, sorry guys, but here is your new mods and your new map today. We got at least 20 new mods, and we've got one new map. Alright, let's see here. Let's get to the bottom of the mods. Yeah, that was yesterday, so we just got the one page of mods today. That was last week. Alright, we'll start from the bottom, work up. We got a spline toolkit, which is a prefab. Base tools, set offset, set terrain heights, paint terrain, set foliage. So yeah, this is for you guys that are working on maps. This is your prefabs here, and you got a German small road poles and realistic 6.1 liter John Deere 4-valve. Those are your prefabs. But for the mods that are in the store, we have filter years vintage progression. So on your screenshots, it shows you that you have, certain vintage years, and it'll keep. Doesn't matter what the tractor is or what implement it is, it'll be in there. Older tractors tells you what year it is and whatnot. Features shop and sales. Default 1950s to 1960 or 1950 to 1996. Dynamic progression. Date advanced by 1 year for every in-game year past, allowing progression. Fallback filter toggle button integrated into FS25 shop, and use sales menu to allow purchasing a blimp. So if you want to purchase it by year, it's part of that. It's part of that yearly one. Multiple game sound expansion, multiplayer game sound expansion. Air compressor on wheels, blow-offs, operating noise from vehicles, attachments, trailers, and tools, falling tree sounds. These are new features for single and multiplayer. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I said multiplayer, and I barely use that because I can't get nobody come in and play, so that's that. Then visual cells. Visual cells. This mod presents the current used machine at the dealer so you can inspect them before purchasing. This mod only works on standard maps and mod maps that have this feature built in. Instructions are included in the mod. Installation instructions are included in the mod. Really? Okay. Okay, deactivate no AI traffic collisions. So with this mod, you can drive right through the cars when they're doing a pass or whatever. You don't have to worry about it. You won't collide with them and they knock your trailer off. Hopefully it works for the trains too. But then moisture system. Transform your farming experience with blah blah blah. Oh wow, yeah. Train aware fields, moisture simulation with the monthly variation across the. Yeah, if you want to read that, here's your. It's just crop grade values, moisture content in your bales, and everything. It just makes it more realistic. And if they're gonna add that, then if your bales are too moist, they can catch fire. I love that. AI neighbor work on fields. This mod spawns agricultural vehicles on foreign fields that perform field work there. This creates a more impressive experience on the map. At the moment, neighbors can perform the following jobs: harvesting, fertilizing, sowing, mowing, tedding, cultivating, plowing, spraying, weeding, and hoeing. Harvesters are not unloaded by support vehicles. The harvested crops simply disappear inside the harvester. Seeds, fertilizers, and similar consumables cost you nothing and are refilled automatically. So, if then how do you get your crop if it disappears? In the game settings, you can set the maximum number of neighbors that may work on fields at the same time. By default, the value is 0 off. The more neighbors are active, the more performance your computer needs. You can also choose whether neighbors are allowed to take existing contracts that you could also accept, creating competition, or whether they could generate their own contracts. Oh. Oh well. That sounds like a pretty decent one. Now we got a Polish. It's just that it's got the sleep trigger right there. It's just a house. It's revented, and it's got a sleep trigger, and lights come on at night. That is it. And the colorful house with the possibility of entering inside in a colorful style, modeled in Eastern Europe style. Includes a garage, sleep space, and wardrobe. There's your garage. Well, you can actually get into this one. It's a box, but you can get into the box. Because the sleep trigger's inside. They want to show you the rest of the house when you get the mod. Alright. Water source. Water sources. So it looks like you get a couple different fountains. Like, there's that one, there's that one, and there's that one. You get 3 of them. They're 2,700 and they're $7 a day cost. And this is Sunflower Farm and Market Pack. So we got a couple silos. Sunflower storage silo, 550,000 at 2,500 bucks, and farmers market sunflower hub. Okay. Significant discount price down to 5,000. Instead of 5. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, then you got some stunt ramp pack. If you got the General Lee and you want to jump it, there you go. If you want to be like the Chitwoods and put your car up on 2 wheels, do the loop-de-loop. Alright. That pretty much explains that one itself. I mean, that's pretty easy on that one. Alright, universal purchase of all products. You can sell all products in this building. Universal purchase of all products. Red. Category, selling point. Price, $28,000. Daily upkeep, $20. Universal purchase of all products, white. Category, selling point, $27,000. $20 update. So they got a red and they got a white. Alrighty. There ain't much there for that one. And then they got a 10 garage. Small 10 garage with lighting. And it costs $25,000. $5 a day. Alright, moving on up. Now we got an old barn. Looks like it's got a couple doors. Cost you $10,000 and $10 a day upkeep. This barn is perfect as a garage, storage for hay and straw, or a shelter for seasonal equipment. I just kind of read the main or the middle paragraph there. Alright, now we're moving on to the modern cow shed. Category animal pens. It's $45,000, $10 a day, 30 cows, and choice of colors. So you do have some color options on this. Alright. Then we move on. We got some Swedish feed bags. Canola, barley, spring wheat, spring barley, maize, oats, and grass are your seeds. 1,000 liters, $820 a piece. Store item, big bags, pallet seeds, multi-purchase, yes. Alright, you can purchase those. Okay, then we got yourself a little plow, a PZX30. Number of rows, we got a 2-row, 2-row, and a 3-row. Working with this 30 meters, 30 centimeters, and 30 centimeters. So this is like really small. Working with 0.9, 0.6, 0.6. The price is $680, $840, or $920. So you got 3 different ones to choose from. So those are the prices on it. And as you can tell, they don't do much. Just a little one for like little fields, little EB places. Alright. Got 3 more mods. We got yourself a manure spreader. 270 horse, 27 meter working width. Main color, rim color, and light configuration. You got rims, physics, full volume, sounds. Those are all been customized. And I think this had, what was it? Cost you $195,000 with 35,000 liters. Poo-poo. Alright, this one does not give you much. 10 horsepower, 13 miles an hour, 8,500. It does not say what the capacity is. It looks like it's a spreader also, like a lime spreader. Doesn't say what category it's in or nothing, but your guess is as good as mine. but by the pictures, it looked like a lime type spreader. All right, now we're into our tractor, the IH Puma CVX. It's got light and rear doors, left and right doors, rear window, sunroof, steering wheel, mirrors, available animation controls for those, available configurations on the wheels, front loader, beacon lights, animation selections. It's going to cost you $188,000. 225 to 270 horse and go about 50 miles an hour, and it's a medium tractor category. So there you go. There is your medium. Looks like it's even. I didn't say anything about that, but yeah. Looks like you have a front loader on it. And now to our map. Rundinki, which it takes 7 required mods. Okay, it has GPS is not recommended. Okay, welcome to Rudunki, a functional village with a Polish feel. This is a small map that captures the atmosphere of the old map from Farming Simulator series. Due to the small field sizes, using GPS is not recommended. The map has 1 farm, cows and chickens, biogas plant, grain mill, 1 purchase point for all products, machine shop at the purchase point, purchasing manure, slurry, and lime, 10 cards to find, 32 ground angles, new crop, rye, spelt, triticale, green rye, vetch rye, mustard, hummus active, sillies mage, flowering catch crop, winter wheat, winter barley, summer barley, and alfalfa. You can feed the animals. Stubble destruction built in. Seed and harvest calendar adjusted. More paintable textures added, also in-game. I hope you spend many hours playing on this map. And buying slurry manure in lime. Old grain mills, small biogas plant, old small building pack, dairy universal purchase of all products, and old grain silo. Those are your required mods. That's what the map looks like itself. Another screenshot. Looks like snow's activated on it. And yes, I did download the map, so I will be doing that map tour. Right here. Alright. Redunki. Rudnicki. Okay, well, we'll go look for that map. Alright, courier. Empty stock. Runding. Okay. It said it had required mods, so I'm just gonna set this up so when I come back through here. So continue. Start. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have to do 5 of those, so I'm not bad. I must have had the other ones already. Alright, let's get to Rundunki. I gotta turn off a few of these real quick. Got a lot of mods. I don't want to put almost 1,200 mods under here. Yeah, I'm gonna deactivate some mods real quick that I know I'm not gonna need in there. Few of these out of here. Things I'm not going to use on this map. That's a multi-fruit map, so I better keep that. Don't know what biogas one that they have in there, so I'll just leave it. I don't think there's any. Oop, I unselected one. All right. Knock down a few mods. Let's go check out this new map, guys. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Good day to you too, sir. Checking out this new map. My last mod video for the mods and maps, there was a good forestry map on there. It's kind of a work in progress. It's kind of glitchy, but it's a good one. I'll have to go take a look and see if I can find that after this loads in and we take a look at this map. I found it in King Mod, and hang on a second. If I can find my little notepad here. My wife borrowed it. See if I can find it. Great. Come on, map, load in already. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hook Bay. Hook Bay V3, I think is the name of it. It was 1.28 gig map, no required mods, and it was a forestry map. And then La Picarde, that's Picarde. That was 463 megs with no required mods. And that was an okay map. It's one of the two. They're both from King Mod. And one of those two, and it'll probably be page 4 or 5 because they're kind of back there a little ways. They came out a few days ago. I did a video on them. Take a look at that if you want. I uninstalled them all, or I'd go back into them. It was just straight up forestry, no... I mean, both of those maps I told you about, you can select a start farm on one, and it'll get you the whole map. On the other one, you select the start farm. Either one of them, you don't get no vehicles. So we're here on our start farm here. Alright. Let's see here. Which the easiest one to get up on? Right here. Take a look. Yeah, got a good little area here. Good traffic. Drive by right here. Looks like a small little start farm. Alright, let's pop into this. Let's see, what all do we own? We own this. We own this. We own anything else? Yep, one over here. And we own this one. Okay, just that one. Alright, no others. We got 3 fields to start with. And it looks like you got wheat. Okay, let's just do this. So you got wheat, and barley or sorghum? Barley. All of them are ready to harvest. You got a lot of harvesting when you come in. It has just the one map, or one farm, it says. And you're on it right here. So, and that's part of that. Alright, so to buy anything else on this map, can you? What's down here? Let's buy this real quick. Looks like it has one production area. Oh great, don't glitch on me. There we go. Yep, brung up one more. And this has a bunch of productions. Got a forklift and a bale fork, which looks like you own it because it's resettable. Let's visit this. This one's kind of interesting. It looks like it was a double road, but it's not. It's the road in between the fields, and you can buy it. Alright. This particular section is right in between. You can buy the land in between these two fields. Alright. And it only buys that. You buy this, it gets you that road. Got you. And this will buy you the land out in front of this. Can't buy his spot. Property 1. So this is a fairly small map. Let's see here. Let's buy this and see how many triggers it opens up. Alright, come on. Anytime. Okay, it did give you the one trigger for the biogas. There is nothing else over here purchasable, so let's take a look at the crop calendar. Yeah, you start off in August. Looks like you've got some barley that you can do in February, cotton, field grass, and grass, meadow. So all the grasses and cotton. So with alfalfa. So it's your typical crop calendar with just a few extras added. We already went over that in the thing. So you know your winter and wheat, tacticals, spelt, rye. They got it all in here. Alright. And you got a chicken coop and a cow shed with nothing growing in it. Yeah, you know how long I've been on the map already, so not very long, but there is some irrigation, wood transport, and some deadwood contracts. You own a little bit of a garden and whatnot, some small veggies. No others are available, so you own all productions on the map. And let's see here, take a look at peas, and it's at, yep, that's set at typical prices. Let's see what all vehicles you get. Let's get down here to your garage. Looks like you've got a Fetter. This 76 horsepower, so you get a bitty guy. You get some telehandler tools. Basically some forks. Get a small trailer that's got 1,600 liters. Subsoiler, disc harrow, mulcher, plow. All one of each. Looks like. Alright, we got our fertilizer spreader. This is all set up for small farm. That's for your grasslands, your windrow. So, yeah, they are set up for small. See what all's in your shop. You can get a semi. Don't really need it. That's probably why I got sold. Some logging equipment and whatnot. I like that tank. I got some decent equipment in here. Alright. Now let's kind of get into Superman mode and take a look at the map. Alright. Okay. Jump over here. Looks like a sell point. Man, you talk about precision driving and farming. So this is your store. Also, where you're going to find homeboy here. And it looks like you got a lime pie you can buy from. Oh, even a soccer field. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. It's a small soccer field, but hey, it works. Ball resets. You got a couple people here that might want to play. Who knows? Alright, let's get you up and out of here. Okay. It's a relatively small map. You can log the whole outside of it. I can't get over any further, so it does have walls. And I've tried using that hotkey to, you know, oh, when you're here you can do this. Nope, you cannot. Alright, you got a manure spot right there that you bought. Silo there. Back across to your farm, town. I mean, there is not much to this map. This thing is small. You can just sit up here and spin in circles and see the whole map, everything it has to offer. Got cute little places here and there throughout. Pretty much all your buildings are straight through the middle, and then you got a little couple things on either corner. Got a shop here, and then you had that bio plant over here. Other than that, there's your fields, there is your map, and there is your water source with looks like a diving board. No, it's just a dock. Sunken boat. There's supposed to be some cards to find here. I don't know where they would be. You've got some dude out here in a bathtub. Okay. Alright, let's get out of this F12. Let's turn all this crap off. Alright. Got a dude out here floating in the bathtub. Alright. It's got cute paths. Let's alright, let's kind of get our oops, wrong button. What are we gonna get? Go ride around on a bicycle. Alright, let's get ourselves a bicycle. tractor. Well, you pretty much have all the sell points and everything at your place. Vehicles look about the same. You don't get much. And I've been here for a little bit longer now. That's why I was running around, and contracts aren't bad. It's about transport, metal detecting if you've got that. So you got irrigation, harvest, deadwood, and supply and transport. Deadwood or wood transport. Unless you're doing metal detecting, then you got a few of those. It works on some maps, don't work on others. Alright. We'll get a save in on this. This looks like a fun map that I could turn around and just have a lot of fun with. Kind of small. Make it your own. I like it. And it handles a lot of mods. Alright, let me get out of this. Get this thing here. Means Mike's still here. Oh. Jump into the King mod real quick. Show you that map. Let's see here. Yeah, they show a lot more mods than what was in the store today. Let me go to page 3. No. 4. Get a lot of new clothes. King Mods has got a lot of new, a lot of different mods in here than they had 7 hours ago. No, these are all updates. Update. Let's go to 7. Gotta find that map. Eight. I swear, Mike, it's in here. Here's the Lopicard. Lopicard. No updates will be made. No after sale service. So on this one, it's just the map. It's not a bad map. It's got a lot of areas around the outside when you get into the map that are. They made a 2x, a little bit bigger than a 2x map on a 4x map surface, but they put mountain terrain in that you can go through and still harvest and put everything underneath. Like, it's in the video that I put out on it. And then the other one, the Stabby Argyles is basically the Stabby Forest. It's the same. This is the agricultural version of it, and where it was going through modfire.com, I didn't go after it. I figured about the same thing as the Stabby Forest. But where is it? Yeah, Hook Bay, British Columbia. Alright, Mike. I mean, it's got this map right here, Mike. The main reason I wanted to show this one to you is because you can do anything you want on this map. You can do whatever you want to this map. So if you want to take this logging map and run with it, you can. Okay, because here is my current version of Hook Bay, BC. It's big, it's steep in places, it's tight, it's overgrown in places. Hope everyone enjoys. Edit and re-release as you please. Love it, hate it, whichever you choose. So, Mike, this would be the map for you. You can re-edit it, rework it, do whatever you want. I didn't find that gate. I looked. It's a big map. It is a big map. They've got working waterways. I got to put this map back in. I've got it in my backup mod folder, but no required mods. And you can kind of get off the map. The one thing you do not want to do with this, unless you have some type of equipment, because it doesn't come with anything. First thing to do is buy equipment so you have somewhere to spawn back to, because there is glitches in the map you'll fall through. If you try to spawn on one of the NPCs like Walter or whoever, you'll fall through the map. Yeah, take a look at my video on my page. It'll have the name of this map and another one. I actually did 3 maps that day, but it's titled 2 New Maps I found. So this is a good map. I mean, I liked it. It was definitely thick in trees, definitely weird terrain. I loved the rivers and the creeks that were in it. I mean, they did a good job with it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful map. And yeah, they do have this kind of switchback, and they have road cuts with trees planted in the middle of it, like an old cut road, like that's been logged like before. Like it gives you that feel like you just drove up into the woods. So if it gives me that feeling, and I'm from Oregon, one of the heaviest logged areas in the United States, yeah, it gave me the feel like I was heading up the mountain, go hunting or whatnot. I loved it. It's a good map. I liked how, I mean, I liked the way the map looked, the way the map felt. I mean, like I said, it's got some glitches and whatnot, but he put it out here for everybody to have fun with. Edit, do whatever they wanted with. So, kudos to the map person there. But I have deleted it out, so I do not have that in here anymore. Yeah, it was like right in here somewhere. Those 3 maps, and I had to get rid of them. But that will conclude this map and mod. I will be coming right back on and going, of course, to the Alps. I've got a lot to do. Yeah, those are definitely tied roads. I drove around on a tractor, just a tractor, and they were tight. And then I threw a trailer on off stream, and yeah, pulling a trailer through there, yeah, it's tight. You want short trailers or whatever. If you can get them up to a landing and bring with a new yarder and stuff, you could really set up a logging operation on this. It's set up proper. I like how they did it. Switchbacks, um, roads that just dead end. You're following the road and everything. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Let's go see what this goes. And all of a sudden, you're running into trees. The road just dead ends. It keeps going, but the gravel's gone and there's trees there. And you look around and it's switched back a little bit ways back. You didn't even notice. You drove right past it because you're just in awe. So that was a cool map just to run around on. But it does have that frame loss as you get higher in the elevation, which they even say it's a typical farming simulator thing. The higher up you get, the frame rate goes away. So maybe that'll get fixed in the new patch that's supposed to be coming out sometime this week. I was hoping to see it today, but I did not see it. All right, well, I'm going to back out of this and call it on this particular episode, but I will be back momentarily. I'm just got to reset and get into the Alps, and I've got a lot of harvesting, not harvesting, but a lot of planning to do, cleanup to do, get everything seeded. Well, I got harvesting and seeding to do. So I got some harvesting to do, some seeding to do. I got everything to do on there. It's just going to be a big day. I'm going to be on it for a while. So I will catch you guys there, and thank you for joining me on this one. All right, Mike, I'll see you after a bit probably. All right, peace.